Welcome, everybody, to 25 to Lifestyle, Sentence to Thrive. I am Rumbling Thunder. This is an encrypted production meeting. That is the topic of today's discussion. Sentence to Thrive is a platform and project that is a social experiment in nature and efforts to produce a documentary miniseries. Today, we are going to be talking about crypto and a specific project that a team and myself have embarked on to develop a crypto mobile app called the Greater app. So with me today is Andrew, who is a cloud architect. Welcome, Andy.
What's up? What's up? I'm hearing you good. So testing so good. So far so good.
All right, perfect. So the other day we had a 4-hour live discussing this project, which there's a gentleman who I brought onto the team. He works with a developer, and I don't know, I really would have to ask him what his specific skill set would be, but he's more like he's like the switchboard or like the logistical element to tie all the Web3, Web2 stuff together. And he's the one who gave me that document that I sent you about that protocol. Did you get a chance to read over it?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, it said it has, it can interface with external APIs, and it said it had like a messaging service. So, I think that's all could potentially need, to get the cloud in communicating. So,
Right. And hold on one second. Sorry about that. Yeah, specifically, we were talking about, just getting an MVP up onto the network, since that's been the weapon that they've been using against this project in regards to them continually moving the goalposts. It's like, oh, well, they don't have anything on network. They don't have anything on network. They're not driving any traffic. But now they've been saying these things for months, to where, I've just been listening and I've been asking timely questions. And a question I asked them a couple months ago, like, what do you guys mean when you say driving traffic? What does that mean to you? Because I know what it means to me. And I know what it means to me. That's not what it means to you. So to them, driving traffic is just bringing in people who are uploading content for them to transcode. To me, driving traffic is after the video is transcoded, and then you send out the link to the video and you have 20, 30, 40, 50 views. So now they're literally, bro, in the last 2 weeks, now they're having an aha moment, like, man, yeah, maybe those metrics are valuable, to the point now they're asking the studio element, the orchestrators, that is, they're asking the studio element for access to the data of the people, who are on the studio side, which I think is a complete conflict of interest, honestly, especially how they've been operating. Go ahead.
So this StreamYard, this is a live peer hosted site.
No, this is a third-party streaming platform that allows you to stream to a multitude of different platforms, broadcast simultaneously. So, like right now, this broadcast is going to Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and LivePeer.
Okay.
And
how can I view it in LivePeer?
That is a good question. So this is the first time I'm testing it out. So I really want to, keep it kind of short so I can go back on there and see, what's happening. And that's where there's other gentleman that was on yesterday. I was hoping he was going to be able to hop on here shortly because if he's on, then maybe he can check that out. But yeah, that's the whole thing, bro. It's like nothing. Oh, and this is what I was talking about the other day. Over the last few months, these orchestrators have vehemently said that only thing they care about is transcoding tickets. And I'm on the other side, like, yeah, but I don't have nothing to do with that. All I got is content. And, you guys aren't really incentivizing me to even upload it onto your platform. So, slowly and surely, like they're starting to see the forest for the trees and understanding, what the approach is for the greater app. And 2 weeks ago, they had a treasury meeting to where they presented 4 different projects, and each of those projects had an element of what we were presenting. And in the last 2 weeks, all of them got awarded funding.
So, you thinking about trying to find another source of funding or anything like that?
Well, so what's going to happen now is the things that they've proposed and the things that they got funding for, they still have to build. Like they just have MVPs. That's it. So it's not even about competing. It's just about building and doing what we were already going to do. And now that they've done some semblance of the work based on what they think or how they thought it should go on live peer, now we can just look at what they did and extract whatever we need to and build our databases out according to, the actual way that the app is supposed to function. So I put in the chat the other day, like the version that's closest to what we're doing. They had it up, but then when we were doing the live stream the other day, it was down. So hold on, I'm gonna put it in here to see if it's up. It says,
No,
cannot,
I ain't gonna.
nah, it's not letting me do it. Hold on, let me try another browser.
Yeah, for me, I'm just getting an unsecure. But it won't let me advance to it.
Oh, hold on, I spelled it wrong. My bad, hold on. Yeah, it's still not up, even spelled right and wrong at the same time. Yeah, that's not. I'll give you the correct link just so you can see. That's what it is. But yeah, it's. I told them yesterday or the other day that it looks like the Greater app. Somebody tried to load the Greater app on Windows 98 and got a syntax error like in the first 3 seconds.
Well, Windows 98 shouldn't be being used right now.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But that's what their app looks like. That's what they've built. That's what it looks like. It's horrible, bro. It is horrible. And even worse, they're literally trying to take like everything that we're doing, and their version of the MVP is the guy who's developing it is streaming onto the app every day. And I really want you to see this, bro. Hold on, I want to see if this So I think they might be on YouTube. Mm, nah, nada.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Oh wait, yep. Well, hold on, I found something. No, it's just the water cooler. Yeah, they're still like trying to figure it out. But like I said, they've been my bad. You still there?
Yeah.
My bad. I accidentally closed it out. But yeah, they've been watching and listening, even to the fact where when people start mentioning CP2A a few months ago, I just wrote something on Twitter like, man, I think I'm going to write a paper about this. And they've already incorporated it. But so have I. So are you familiar with C2PA?
No. No, I haven't. I don't think I've heard of it.
So you're going to love this, bro. It's everything that we've been talking about. It's Adobe's attempt to certify and protect digital uh, digital content via metadata.
Okay.
It's a protocol, even, and and they're setting it up to be like an agency.
What's it called? It's a, what Adobe.
C2PA. So it's like everything that we need as far as tools is available, and I believe available in regards to how to piece them together. Like I said, it's just really, getting the butts in the seats at the same time and working towards it. You know, me, you, Victor, Midas, the other guy that I'm talking about, and there's another developer who just came on the team. But right now, that's what Midas is working on is looking at like literally what's the bare minimum as far as the MVP that we can put up.
I mean, yeah, this is part of what you're trying to do, but it's not the whole thing. I mean, you're not. I don't see anything about like scoring a media file or anything like that, or um,
Right.
going out
No,
and
that,
checking out the impressions. Right.
right. I'm just looking at that as something to implement into the compute.
Right. Yeah. If it's a standard, you definitely want to implement it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that's it. Just another metric that we're going to use to create the, I guess, like the foundational source code of any piece of content. that special encryption.
Also, the metadata is encrypted for these. I'm just kind of reading through it a little bit. I haven't got through everything, but
Yeah, no, take your time.
well, they're building security into all that, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, because
Go
I was
figure.
wondering, like, because the way you secure like a photo to make sure it hasn't been tampered with is to take a hash algorithm on it, right? And then the hash, if any bit in the file is changed, the hash will change, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing that this metadata, it looks like it's it's bound to the content somehow. So I'm guessing they have like they every the metadata is probably like provided some like by open source type provider that anybody can verify at any time or something like that. That's what I'm guessing. But yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, no, it looks like they're creating like from how I see it, it's like it's going back to the conversations of how we were planning to create that that value or that scoring system. Is they're using what we're talking about in regards to colors and pixels and ratios and all those things, so that it's not just the metadata, it's how it's structured specifically. Because let's say if I take a photograph of a tree and I take a photograph of a car with the same camera, and then I upload it to my tablet and I put it on Instagram. Even though it's from the same camera and the same tablet, it still has different metadata, right? But it also has similar metadata. That has metadata that's similar, specific to the camera and the tablet, which is baked into both images. So it's really just about finding the commonalities and creating a system that analyzes each image from the ground up and assigns like a signature value to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I said it's essentially at the core of everything we've been talking about. Is just the way that they're describing it and the way that we're going about doing it. It could be exactly the same, but I mean, it's probably different for sure. But to me, it's just indicative of what the future is going to look like, because this is where I've been saying soon it's not going to make any sense to be on Web 2 and deal in unencrypted assets. It's going to be like using dial-up.
You hear about that? I'm sure you heard about that big CrowdStrike outage last week, right?
What happened?
Oh, it's like they're like a security provider for like endpoint protection and like live like behavioral analysis, and
Hmm.
they crashed on Friday, and it like, I mean, it's being considered the world's largest IT incident. It was just like programmer error, but it took down like many like thousands of flights across the world, and and hospitals couldn't do surgeries and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy. I'm surprised you didn't hear about it. But,
Wow, that's crazy.
CrowdStrike out, yeah. Google CrowdStrike outage.
All
But
right.
yeah, it was pretty crazy.
But, yeah, I'm definitely interested to see how this ends up on live here. I don't know. I can maybe log into it with my laptop. Wait, no, I can do it on here. Do it here. Streams. One active. Oh yeah, we're on there, bro. Yeah, it's streaming on live here right now.
Sweet. Do you have to have a login to live here to view it, or can anybody view it?
So yes, that's the whole thing with the app, bro. Like, is an interface to create a visual based delivery system for people to be able to see content, because as they have it now, there's no real way to access anything that anybody has going on unless they send you a link directly. Like there's like no UI like even remotely implemented into any of their platforms. It's just super tactile. It's like going into a fucking file cabinet. So I wouldn't even know it. So my account is on Live Peer Studio, right? So maybe you like go to Live Peer Studio. Let's try to test this out in real time. Livepeer.studio.
Okay.
Let's see if we can find me. It's just all about joining. It's not about showcasing anything that's already on here.
I don't see a place to search for anything on here. I'm
Bro,
on.
they don't care, bro. Only thing they care about is capturing information, bro. Like, they don't care about you finding information. So one-way funnel. That's what I'm saying. Like there's is not great, bro. It's just not great. Like, there's no thought on the people who they say they're here to serve. Like, there's just no thought into like the UI and the UX. It's all a funnel to get you to upload content so that they can transcode it. That's all they care about. Market cap.
So do you have for this streaming platform? You got like controls where you can like choose like your overlays and stuff. Looks like it's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, I got all kind of stuff I got to play with. It's brought to you by Commercial Universe Boutique, a brand merging mental health with merch for you, you melanated masterpiece. You want to support this project? 25 to Lifestyle. Buy some of the branded merch on the website. Got t-shirts, hats, and hoodies. You can also support this project by buying non-branded merchandise. We got all kind of cool stuff. T-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, stuff for the ladies, backpacks, getting ready for back to school. And if you're getting ready to travel, we got some dope travel bags. Look like you're carrying money.
Is that for a pet? Oh no, that one looked like it had like a screen for a pet at first.
That's funny. It has a on the inside. It's a panther eating watermelon inside that pocket. So yeah, it is kind of like a pet. Full stop. And right now we are talking about the Greater app. And I would like to show Andy the intro, the logo and the intro of the Greater app. I'll play that right now. Hold on.
That's pretty cool.
I appreciate that. Just trying to, make stuff a little bit interesting. Everything doesn't have to be just on off. It could be pretty. You can put some colors in it. Man, I'm really upset that their website is down. I mean, I know that they just put it up so that they can show people during that treasury meeting. I should have taken some fucking screenshots of it. It was horrible. Even bro, like the main image that they have for their platform was a pink box. Just a pink box. That's it. Like no dimensions, like no shading, no nothing. Just a plain old pink square. And the misspelling of aquarium. It's like the most
ambiguous. Is it like a play on words or something, or is it supposed to be something else besides an aquarium?
Bro, I was about to say it is the most ambiguous branding effort I've ever witnessed. I have no idea what the fuck is going on, bro. They're not even trying to explain it. At least with the Greater app, as you read through what it's about, you can kind of see the different play on words. The work of art is greater than it was before it got input into the system. Greater than one. That's the slogan, talking about an artist community. And also greater as in like a cheese grater, because that's what we're doing to the content. We're grating it up and then reassembling it. That's what encryption is, right?
Yeah, sounds like there's a lot of ways you could go with that.
That's the power of branding, bro. And it's almost like, it's not even valuable. If you
can apply that to any product.
Yep. It's universal. Universal branding concept. It's almost like I put thought into it. That's what we were talking about. Like I know my lane. I am not a programmer. I am not a developer. And hats off to the people who have that skill set. But I am a concept developer. I am a creative director. And I am a master designer. And those things do have value, specifically when we're talking about development of applications.
Yep.
The analogy that I gave them the other day, and I've been expounding on it, is Live Pier is like a stadium with a state of the art sound system. And they got all the best sound engineers. It's just now the sound engineers are trying to run the ticket booth. They're trying to use AI to play all the instruments, and they're trying to take turns singing. And they only inviting their friends to the concert. It's a hot mess. That's just why it's just like misleading to me to have the portion that I'm involved with be studio, because there's nothing studio about it. They want video developers, not video creators or filmmakers. Video developers, somebody who can create video from an AI prompt. Which I'm not saying is not a bad thing to do when you're talking about just generating traffic for the sake of transcoding it. But to say that that's the only thing that you want is a little short-sighted. Or that's the only thing that you need is definitely short-sighted.
Yeah, maybe they'll end up selling or getting bought out by a company that like, all right, we like this part of your product, but you can't do this, but we can, and we'll take you.
Right.
But hopefully they can realize that's their Achilles here.
Well, something tells me this week they're going to have some realizations after they see this stream onto their network. And after they see that I'm going to always do it this way. And after they see that I already got hours. And after they see I just started this channel.
Yeah, if they launch that aquarium, just let me know. Even if I'm working and I'm busy, I'll eventually I'll check it out. Or if you see that it's up,
they got it on the App Store, bro. Now that I think about it, they got it on the App Store. Let's see if it's working on the App Store.
All right. I got Android.
Like they were really impetuous with this effort to bring it to the forefront first so they can get the funding. And they had, they had all the tools to do it. But, the effort is a little lackluster from my expert opinion. That under my name, that do say multimedia juggernaut, don't it? Hold on, let me move this overlay real quick so I can check.
No, yeah, the overlay is covering it up.
Oh yeah, it do say multimedia juggernaut. I was just checking. This is the best part right here. This is the best part. This is really what I'm most interested in, honestly. However this go, I'm interested in this. Check out the knowing.
What's that?
Check out The Knowing. That's the name of this track, produced by
Oh,
Rumble and Thunder, streaming on all platforms, including Apple Music and Spotify.
yeah. So I am seeing this one on Google Play Store.
You said what now?
I'm seeing Aquarium in the Google or the Android store. It says it's not launching for another 3 days.
Ah, okay.
Uh,
They did mention they were going to put some type of UI into it. It looked literally like a syntax error, bro. So, yeah, but I don't know. They've been sending like double agents my way. We'll see what happens. I don't know. It's all very comical, honestly. Because I've been just sitting back, just really for the last month, just listening, like just seeing how it's all going to play out. So,
I mean, this doesn't look like anything, man.
bro.
No reviews, it's just 2 screenshots on the app. It doesn't really, it says it's the layer for everything, but it doesn't really have any details.
Yeah, all the details are on our project. Man, I was hoping Midas was gonna show up. Hold on, let me send a message.
Hey, man, I'm gonna have to jump off here in a few. Me and the wife are trying to finish their 4 today.
All right, for sure. But yeah, now that document that I sent you before about that protocol, I feel like now I have something to put in the boxes when it comes to the antivirus and the scoring system. So now I just really need to see how, and that's what I'm gonna talk with the other guy Midas about, how that document correlates to using containers.
Yeah, so just think of it like anything that you can get in a container, we can get on any cloud platform, and we can scale out, however much we potentially could need to. So that's the thing about containers. You can kind of spin up instances as needed and have more operating during peak hours or whatever, or just have one for now.
So like containers and containers that can expand and collapse.
Well, the containers themselves don't expand and collapse. It's the infrastructure that supports that runs the containers. It just spins up another container whenever it's needed. And containers are all kind of, just kind of like a node. They're just kind of like they all do the same thing.
Copy that. I'm tracking.
And Docker. Well, I know you've already looked into Docker, but Docker, yeah, there's other container platforms, but Docker's the one that we need. And I think most developers are already using Docker. So,
Well, I guarantee that nobody on live prayer isn't it, but after you said it now, they're going to be using it if they come across this and watch it in its entirety. Which, of course, they would. What else do they have to watch? Their own content? I'm having fun with this, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because the analogy that I gave yesterday was like, there's crypto is being ran by people with money. And right now, they're just like walking by rooms and watching the nerds fight, like watching a dude with a keyboard fight a dude with a paintbrush.
That's a good one.
It's fucking weird, bro. They're just shaking their head and keep walking. But yeah, no, I appreciate your time, bro. And I'm gonna go put some more notes on the Slack and build stuff out. Specifically after I talk with Midas. And after tomorrow's meeting, I'm gonna hop up there and just have a conversation with him and see what happens. And I'll keep you guys updated.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, if 3 days when the stuff come back online, if you don't remember and I come across it, I'll definitely shoot you a message.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, bro. Did I ever send you the proposal that I sent them for the due diligence app?
I don't think so. I don't remember seeing anything on a called a due diligence app.
All right, I'm gonna send that to you. Just get back to me. It's based off of having a conversation with them, and they're saying, "Oh, maybe it's time that we think about paying someone to do due diligence, specifically to perform due diligence on the proposals that we're seeking funding because they don't have a vetting system."
Okay.
And they are not experts in all things, surprise, surprise. So they don't really have the capability to say what is viable or what isn't. They don't have any checks and balances. So it's an app to create infrastructure with templates. But yeah, I'll send it to you. Surprised they're trying to steal that too. See what happens. But yeah, we'll go ahead and end this over, and I'm gonna hop over and see what happens on the studio side and see if it saved. Appreciate it.
So what is it? Is it like after you're done streaming? Is that when it saves?
Yeah. It's like depending on what platform it is. Well, not depending on all of them. There's like a slight lag. So, when I end it, maybe 30 seconds after, it'll probably fully upload to the platform.
Cool. Well, send me the link for that too, so I can check it out.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome to this segment of Sentence to Thrive, everyone. I wrote a segment messing up my flow. This program is brought to you by Commercial Universe Boutique. Check out the link below to shop for cool merch and also studio and home goods. We got that kind of stuff too. We also got art. You like hanging stuff up on the wall. I don't know, whatever you're into, whatever floats your boat. If you want to donate directly to the project, that is appreciated as well. You can donate via Cash App at 25 Thrivevivalist. Till next time, we will bid you adieu, and we appreciate your time and tapping in. We're going to exit this session out with an musical interlude. Sayonara.